take you to the kingdom, my lady. Place you on the throne if you're ready. Never gonna leave you, I'm staying, girl, next to you because there is no.
Trina is someone who is very passionate, very much a type A personality, which is very different from me, I would say. I think that's why we get along and are so compatible. She is very passionate, like I mentioned, cares about her family, her friends very deeply. I remember my best friend Joe, the very first time he met her, told me that he knew that Trina was the one for me because of her passion. And that's something that every one of us who knows Trina and comes in contact with her can tell from the very get-go.
I would say that he is the whole package. This guy is smart, funny. He likes to call himself mysterious. I just call him introverted. He is social when he needs to be. He is outgoing when he needs to be. And he's passionate in everything that he does, whether it's studying or school or residency, even to the point where he has to mow the lawn every week so his lawn can be better than the neighbors and he can judge other people. So it's that really competitive fire that really keeps him going and that I love.
Place you on the throne if you're ready. If you're ready, gonna leave you, stay, girl, next to you because.
My first impression of Trina, or the very first time we met, was down in Grenada during our first term of medical school. My friend Joe and I were playing poker, drinking beer like we usually did. Just kidding, Mom, I was studying. But we were playing poker, and we heard this loud, obnoxious girl screaming down the hallway. So Joe opened the door and yelled at her to come play poker with us. Trina reluctantly agreed. Little did she know that we're actually poker sharks. We stole all her money.
He was super quiet, so I didn't even know he even existed, to be honest with you. And one of our friends kind of called us over to play poker. And by playing poker, they played me, took all my money. That was pretty much how it all started. And I was like, who is this kid? I saw him again at Bananas, which is Grenada's #1 bar / lounge / restaurant, billiards, hookah place, anything you could imagine, just put into one. And I see him standing there with his little tank top and backwards hat, wearing shorts that you can apparently wear in the land and sea that he thinks is acceptable. And I was like, who is this kid just sucking on hookah, the little frat boy surfer swag? I saw him later on in the night and he was like dancing on the dance floor, busting move. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to holler at that. You know, this is gonna be fun. He was wearing his little backwards hat, took it, and I was like, let's see what he does. So that's where our relationship started.
Our first official date, not counting all of our drunken nights at the bar in Grenada, was on February 13th, 2015, a day before Valentine's Day. We went to this restaurant right on the water in a very secluded bay in Grenada. We had delicious seafood dishes. I think I had a seafood lasagna. We shared a bottle of wine and watched the sunset. That was our first date.
Our first date was February 13th, 2015. It was the day before my parents flew in to visit me in Grenada for like a week and Valentine's Day, and 2 days before his birthday, so it was a little special. He had this whole date plan. He recruited our taxi driver / beer deliverer / mechanic / car mechanic to kind of drive us to this secluded marina restaurant along the river. It was during the sunset. It was absolutely beautiful. And in preparation for this, our dear friends had made us, kind of like help us figure out our outfits, things like that. And one of our good friends, Mr. Andrew Krieger, he made us a list of talking points that I still have. So here it says, things that I could just talk to him about just in case the conversation went stale. So thank you so much, Andrew. We still refer to this. Oh, wow. This says November 12th, 2013. Oh, yes. He predated this, actually. All right. So sorry about that, Andrew. All right. So things to talk about on a date with Austin. Let's see. Which sports player is your favorite? Okay, let's not go there actually. Okay. Will you ever look at anyone the way you look at Joe Perez? Joe Perez is one of our dear friends, and they have a special relationship. Which sports colors do you prefer? He's Canadian, so he spelled it C-O-L-O-U-R-S. To bring in Hawaii, did surfing count as PE in high school? Okay. What does Oahu mean? So, again, thank you, Andrew, for these. We refer back to them every time we go on a date, so we really appreciate you. But that was our first date, and I'm pretty sure we went through all of those questions. We had some bomb Grenadian seafood, sat on the dock afterwards for a little bit, watched the sunset, and then made our way back to our apartments. It was fantastic.
My favorite memory of Trina was in April of 2018, so just over a year ago. It was towards the end of her intern year and end of medical school for me. We took a trip to Rome and the Amalfi Coast for a week. On our day trip to the Amalfi Coast, we took a boat and went to various cities along the coastline. And at one place, I think it was Positano, we found a restaurant that was completely empty, literally right on the water. That was serving homemade wines. We ordered a tall carafe, sat on the beach all by ourselves, drinking wine, and admiring the beauty of the Amalfi Coast. That is by far my favorite memory of the trip.
I don't think I have one favorite memory. I think it's more of a compilation of just a specific moment that it kind of revolves around. It's him just being carefree and genuinely happy. For example, one of the times was it was our first time in Hawaii together, and we were coming back from the beach. He was in his truck, his dad's truck, and he was driving with one hand. He saw the garbage can all the way at the end of the driveway. He decided that it was a good idea to just stick his arm out the window and drag the garbage can because it was more efficient. I thought it was hilarious, and he thought it was the greatest thing on earth.
This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance with me.
Austin definitely said I love you first, but I would have to say that I definitely wanted to say it at the same time as him. It was after a day at an all-inclusive resort in Grenada called Sandals. It was probably in April, which makes sense because we're getting married in April next year. And we kind of were just talking, and our relationship really did feel like it was going to the next level. And he said it first, and I was really surprised.
Hands down, without a doubt, that was me. Regardless of what Trina says or thinks, I was the first one to say I love you. Hi guys, it's Trina. I'm from New Jersey. I claim to be from New York. I currently live with my landlord and roommate in a 71A Seminole Drive. I like my coffee dark and strong. I love #sports. I plan on being a rheumatologist, even though I secretly wish I was a surgeon. I plan on working 1 day a week from 10 to 2 and going to brunch the other 6 days of the week.
My best impression of Austin? Sports. You guys want to go to Costco? And then maybe afterwards we can take a nap. And then watch sports. Because I love Tom Brady. I probably knew he was the one, I think earlier than he did, but I would say over the course that we were dating, it started off in Grenada when he used to make me go on these rigorous runs with him in 90-degree Grenadian humid heat. He came to Holi with me, and that was, I think, his first immersion in Indian culture. And then we decided to do long distance from Grenada and Jersey, which neither of us had done before, this long, different countries. And I just look forward to every single time that we used to FaceTime or text, and just look forward to the next time that we were visiting. But the ultimate test, I would say, is when he actually came to visit Jersey for the first time. It was his first time on the East Coast, even seen New York. and he had to spend time with my family, who is a lot, as we all know. My sisters are just extensions of me, and we're all just crazy. So he successfully completed a trip in Boston. He stayed a week with my family. He ate Indian food and everything. And I think he really passed every single test that we threw at him. Also, this is what my mom has up on the wall. You know you've made it when you're on the cabinet. Oh yeah, the rest of us.
I honestly don't know if there's a specific moment or event that kind of solidified that. Rather, it was just an accumulation of really getting to know Trina and what she was like. I think what really solidified it for me was her just constantly being there for me. Through the ups and downs of medical school and residency, Trina's always been by my side and been my number one supporter. And I realized that that's exactly who I want to be with me, by my side for the rest of my life.
Take you all around the world, beautiful girl. Tell me where you wanna go. She loves palm trees.